Hello friends, I am Dr. Aditi Bhatnagar and today I will be guiding you to balance your throat chakra and also nourish it. So please choose a comfortable place to sit with your spine erect with loose cross legs. You may wish to light an incense, preferably sage, or sprinkle a few drops of sage essential oil to aid in meditation. Know that you will not be disturbed for the next 30 minutes or so as you are following the guided meditation. So gently close your eyes and breathe calmly and peacefully. As you breathe in, do not alter the pace of your breath. Simply observe it and be comfortable with the pace of your breath. Watch your breath enter your nostril and flow right down to your root chakra along the spine, nourishing it. And as you breathe out, release all the thoughts, all the emotions, all the images that flash in your mind's eye. This time when you breathe in, visualize a bright light entering your nostrils and illuminating your spine, and your spine immediately lights up with a beautiful glow that it spreads across to your body. This light now comes out through your root chakra and forms a beautiful bubble of white light around your body. Breathe in and allow this light to envelop you lovingly like a blanket of warmth and love. And as it reaches your temples, you know that you are completely protected and in the lap of the divine. Bring your focus to the throat chakra, where you see a lovely blue light emanating from the spinal cord in the throat chakra. This blue light grows bigger and brighter with every breath you take in, and with every exhalation you release out all the tentativeness that you feel towards this growing blue light. Bring your awareness to the central white part of this blue light. And as you grow closer, what you see is unfolding of 16 petals, one by one, slowly opening up in all its glory, with the center pure white. Slowly, at your own pace, open all the 16 petals, comprehending them in your mind. And as you open these petals, know that the base of the petals is white, and as you go towards the tip of the petals, they are a shining light blue color. Take your time to open each and every petal of the 16 petals, and once you've seen the petals bloom, breathe into this blue color and spread it to the entire throat chakra, from the base of your face to the top portion of your chest, the front and the back of your throat, absolutely glowing with this beautiful, glittery, shining blue light. The center of this flower, the white light, is the ether. And it is this ether through which we are going to now travel. So take a deep breath in. And as you find yourself becoming lighter and lighter with this white light around you, in the safety blanket of the divine light, you float in the ether and you move in just like the white fluffy clouds in the sky. As you find yourself happily floating with the birds around you, with the pigeons, with the lovebirds, and hear their chirping. You fly far and wide, and as you look below you, you find that somewhere the cities have disappeared and you are now in the grasslands, and you can see the cows grazing below and the farmers plowing their fields. You see the streams flowing. You feel the lovely light air around you. And as you fly further away, you find the mountains tall and strong, the strength. You feel the strength, and you once again take a lovely flight through the mountains, roaming through the crevices, dipping down into the valley, watching the streams flow from the mountain tops and the mist surrounding them. You feel the wetness of the mist around you, and you rejoice in the scenery around. Take a deep breath in and enjoy the calmness. Breathe in the peaceful strength that the surrounding scenery offers you. And as you float ahead, you know that you are now coming closer to the Himalayas, the snow-peaked mountains. And instinctively you know that the Divine wants you to visit the Himalayas and the Mount Kailash, where the Lord of the Throat Chakra, Shiva, is meditating. And you wish to be at Lord Shiva's feet and learn how to meditate along with him. With a lot of enthusiasm and joy, you fly over multiple white peaks, crossing the Himalayas, crossing so many mountains where you see the ice melting, forming into the gentle streams. As you go further, you come to the base of the Mount Kailasa and you see how tall and magnificent the Mount Kailasa is. And the very moment when you reach the base, you see that the sun is just coming up, and the first rays of the sun hit the mountain and turn it into an absolutely golden mountain. The sight is a feast for the eyes. You take a moment to enjoy the beautiful golden mountain. And then you float up, you glide up the mountain, and at every nook and corner, at every turn, you look for your Lord Shiva, who is meditating in this absolute quietness, the absolute peace, absolute calmness. And as you glide towards the top of the Mount Kailasa, you see the divine blue image of Shiva, the silhouette of Shiva. The moment you set your eyes on the Lord, you are completely mesmerized. And you lower your pace and slowly now start taking every step. You've stopped gliding and you are now trying to slowly, step by step, grow closer. The snow under your feet ceases to be cold. It is rather surprisingly warm and inviting. It is as if the Lord was waiting for you. As you take each step, you grow closer and you start seeing Shiva in all his glory. As you reach the top, your eyes fall on his feet. How he's sitting in the Lotus Pose, the same pose as you are sitting, with loose cross-legged and with both his palms in the chin mudra on his knees, an erect spine, soft and calm breathing. Your eyes travel from his feet slowly to his face. And the moment you reach his eyes, you see this bright blue color glowing with a golden halo. But this golden halo is so warm that you keep on looking at it and absorbing the blue light. You find a place besides him and sit with him. Request Shiva to absorb you in him energetically and impart some of his lessons, meditation lessons. The moment you say this in your mind, you see that slowly you are shifting and you're becoming one with Shiva. And in this moment, you are Shiva. You and Shiva have merged completely and you are one. Breathe into the Shiva element of yours. soak into this beautiful blue light and into this beautiful blueness, and know that slowly each and every piece of yours is being set into place, and that from now on, whatever it takes, you are going to speak your truth, and you are going to follow the divine guidance that is going to be always there with you, because Shiva is you and you are Shiva. As you are balancing each and every part of yours, Shiva guides you as his own hands into the mudra for balancing the throat chakra. That is, you interlace your fingers, keeping in mind to keep the right index finger on the top. And once you've interlaced all your fingers, you touch the tips of the thumb to each other and keep the thumb straight. And now, breathe in deeply, and as you release your breath, chant hum. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you release, chant hum. You can continue to take nice deep breaths in and chant hum as you release your breath. Once you feel complete, you can request Shiva to give you a message that he's been wanting to share with you, because he knows that you wanted to meet him, you wanted to merge with him. Silently receive the message. You can bow your head in gratitude for the message that you received, and then you may gently, energetically move out from Shiva and once again sit beside him in the Padmasana or the Lotus Pose with loose cross-legged, and know that Shiva has guided you in the best possible way and will always be with you in your throat chakra as your voice, as your truth. Breathe into the surroundings and look around you, sitting at the top of the Mount Kailash, glowing in the golden sun. Look at the mountain peaks surrounding you, all rejoicing with joy that now you found your space, now you found your communication, now you found your voice. And now, slowly, you will start climbing down the Mount Kailash, just as the way that you climbed up, but this time you know that you can always glide back. And as you glide back, you can now feel the coolness of the snow around you, and you can feel a little nip in the air, the little chilliness, but still you are enveloped in the beautiful sun and the warm sunlight. Allow the sunlight to warm you as you climb down the Mount Kailash and glide back into the white clouds. And as you're gliding in the white clouds, you see small, tiny specks of this blue light surrounding you, and you know that this is the Shiva light that you're carrying with you in your throat, in your ether, and that your throat is now glowing with an absolute glittery blue. That is the Shiva element that Shiva shared with you. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you release, be completely aware of the 16 petals of the flower in your throat and the white doorway to the etheric layer. Sit in this white consciousness, sit in this etheric consciousness, and enjoy the 16 petals surrounding you, energizing you and nourishing you. Soak into this divine light that is surrounding you. You know that you are very well protected in the white blanket of light that surrounds you. From your head to toe, you have this beautiful aura with this glittery blue light at the throat. And you know that you are now completely balanced in your throat chakra. You may now release the mudra. Bring your hands in the prayer position. Pay your gratitude to Lord Shiva for blessing you with his presence in your throat chakra for the times to come. You may now rub your palms and caress your face and come back to the room.